Welcome back to Radio Xenu and TalkRadioX.com, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. And that, of course, was Soil, and we've got Soil on the phone. What's going on, sir? What's up?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Now, is it just you today, or we got all of you?
It's just me. We have a day off, and everybody's scattered.
They
so
skedaddled. They got the hell out of there. Well, let's talk about the band you guys have been on. You guys are in the middle of a big time tour. Tell me about the tour, man.
We're out with a band called All That Remains and another band called Motionless in White. So we've just been going around with them. We've got about another week's worth of dates left, and then break for Christmas, and then we're off to the UK, Europe, and Australia.
Now, tell me about some of the recent news and some of the different things going on with Soil besides the tour.
Well, we just released the new record called Whole in August. And it's the first record that we've done with our original singer, Ryan McCombs, since Redefined.
Yep.
And been doing really well. We're just out promoting it. We're out touring for it. And we got a lot more touring left to go on it. New single's called Shine On. It's been going for a long time, doing really well. And we'll be launching a new single here coming up probably in January or February.
Now, how have the response been to the new record and everything? I'm assuming everybody's enjoying this. I know that the video is insane. I love this new track, man.
Oh, thanks. You know, the response to the record's been great. I mean, a lot of people have kind of hailed it as, you know, the record that could have come right after the Scars record, which is great for us because Scars was, you know, our most well-known and bigged record.
Now, talking with Soil today, at least one member of Soil, and talk to me a little bit about getting the nucleus back together, I guess, and putting this new album together and this new single and everything.
Well, me and Adam and Ryan sat down and had been talking for a long time about possibly doing a UK tour together. And what we did is we ended up putting one together from a lot of demand that we got from a promotion company out there. And we did it for the 10th anniversary of Scars. And we had John Lasaki from Stain fill in on drums for us and, you know, took the caravan over there and did a tour of Puddle of Mud that kind of sparked the interest for a reunion because we did so well over there. Every show sold out. We had a blast. So we decided to bring it over to the States, and we did some touring over here. And then, you know, just some riffs started coming out and some songs started coming together, and we decided to put it all back together and do a full record and keep this lineup of me, Adam, and Ryan together full time. And we've been plugging ever since. It was a great recording process, went in with Ulrich Wild, and who had done our previous records, Picture Perfect and True Self, and went back in with him and nailed this one out. It was very organic. We just kind of popped it out very naturally, very organically, and very aggressive. And it's probably my favorite Soil record, to be honest with you. So it's been doing really well. SoilTheBand.com is the official website.
Soil are out on tour right now with some amazing musicians. And Tim joins us today from Soil. Now, we are playing the music video Shine On in the background for our television viewers and our YouTube watchers. Let's talk about this video. What was the inspiration for this? And just give me some background on this, because this is an intense video, my man.
Yeah, Shine On was, it's basically a song for the fans, about the fans, about how they've stuck with us through thick and thin and all the things that we've been through for so long.
Yeah.
And the video was kind of, if you watch parts of the video where like Ryan gets pushed back, this kid gets pushed back in the video, when my bass string hits, coffee mug starts shaking. So it's kind of how, you know, what the fans feel, we feel, what we feel, what they, you know, is also what they feel as well. Just kind of how we're all in this together, and we've stuck by each other through all of this for all the years. And we just wanted to make it be a very fan-friendly video because, you know, one thing we've always prided ourselves on is, you know, how we interact with the fans. You know, we're always that band that goes out after we play to sign some autographs and take some pictures, and we always know where we come from. We know that without the fans and supporters, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing, and it's allowed us to do it for going on 17 years. So
now a lot of people are starting to just, I guess, rediscover you guys, or a lot of people are hearing about you for the first time through this new single. What is that like for you?
One thing that, with a band that's withstood the test of time like we have, is we found that a lot of our old fans' kids are now digging through their parents' CD collection and kind of saying, well, who are these guys, and digging it. So we're actually seeing a lot of older fans come with their, teenage kids to the shows, or we're seeing the teenage kids come with their friends, and they're turning on. And, as far as people just getting into it for the first time, I mean, that's always a great thing. That just means that, you're doing something right when people are still discovering your music after all these years.
Now, we've got Tim from Soil with us today, talking about the new record, also the new tour going on. How have the crowds been? What's been some different crowd response you've gotten? It's amazing that the tour that this is. I'm just absolutely blown away that these three bands have been able to be on tour and have been able to pack it in as well as they have, because I'll tell you, there's not a lot of tours right now that are making as much money and packing in as many people as you guys are.
It's been pretty fantastic. I mean, I think the three bands, even though each of us are different in our own rights, I think we're fitting together really well, and it's really cool to see, like fans of Motionless in White, which are primarily teenagers and stuff like that, really get into what we're doing. And, we see the Soil fans out there, and I think all that remains in us somewhat have some of the same fans here and there, but, their crowd is definitely a lot bigger than ours. So it's a great blend of, three great bands that have pretty much three different fan bases, maybe a little crossover here and there. And what's great about it is, everybody's giving everybody a chance. Our fans are discovering Motionless in White for the first time. Motionless and All That Remains fans are discovering Soil for the first time, or maybe they've been like, hey, I heard of you guys, but I never really got to see you, and now I have. And it's a great little camaraderie we have going out there. We're having a lot of fun, and to be honest with you, almost all the shows have been either packed or sold out, and we're talking like 1,000-seat venues. So it's been really good.
Now, how is it moving forward now that you've got everybody back together? I know we kind of touched on that a little bit earlier, but comparing the crowds and comparing the fan reaction to when he was out of the band and now that he's back with the band, talk to us about it.
I mean, naturally, whenever you lose a singer, for a band, with the exception of, say, AC/DC or Van Halen, you're always, going to take a step back or start over in many ways. And, for us, we always kind of based the music and everything off of Ryan's aggressive and heavy voice that he's always had. So for us to lose that key element, it was a pretty big blow. But, we kept on going, we persevered, and, we had some success with those Picture Perfect and True Self records, and they were great records in their own right. But to have the original person back, and who also someone that I consider a friend, a personal friend, was really good. And we've grown up and we've experienced a lot more in the time we were apart, and it just made us that much closer this time around. So we're having a lot more fun. We're better musicians than we were back then. We're a little bit older, a little bit more wiser, and we're just having a blast together. And it shows. It shows in the music. It shows on stage, and that energy transfers over to the crowd. So I think we're all in a good spot right now.
We've got Tim with us from Soil, and we're going to play Shine On for everybody here on Radio Xenu. I'll let you get back to your day off. Thanks for taking time out and chatting with us today. Thanks, man.
Thanks, brother. I really appreciate it, and thanks for all the support you've given us.
Definitely. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next couple months or so. Thanks for coming on today, man.
Sounds good, brother. You take care.
Appreciate it, man.
Happy holidays to you.
Definitely. Thanks, man. You too. Have a good one.